think it's been helpful to have an extra set of eyes in the room, especially, like, I'd like to think that I can see everything that's going on in the classroom, but that's just not the case. So it's been helpful to have an extra perspective and see what's been working well for most students, and then when something isn't working well, for which students it isn't working well, and if there are any patterns within that.
What I appreciate most about it is I am able to see things that I don't normally see, just from day-to-day interactions with my kids in the class, and that it gives a different lens to look through.
I'm on a quest to continually learn, and coaching has provided a way to accomplish that, to grow as an educator, to be reflective, and kind of push out of the safe modes of teaching that that I feel that I'm comfortable with, but maybe don't lead to the best outcomes for students. So it's forced me to think critically about what I'm doing in the classroom, be intentional, and want what's best for kids.
Well, having been through the coaching process, I can say that I have never had an experience where I was guided with my own desires about how to improve my own practice in a way that was as effective as coaching. The time that I took with the person who coached me predominantly allowed me to not only identify the areas that I was seeking, not just growth for me, but most importantly for my students.
Coaching for me, it's worked really well for seeing somebody else's perspective and really learning about what type of questions I'm asking, because questioning is a big thing in teaching, and knowing how else I could frame questions and just bouncing ideas off of each other. And it's also helped in seeing different ideas I haven't really thought of, or getting pushed to think of ideas that I didn't think of with questioning from the coach, and that's really helped me out a lot.
It feels more like a partnership than anything. It's a professional dialogue around effective practices and discussing things that may or may not work, and making a plan around that and setting some goals.
Great.
I'd really enjoy our meetings in that regard, and what I feel like I can improve on is kind of endless, and I enjoy the dialogue that I can have with you, and I'd love to have that same experience, I don't know, with others too, because I think teaching is constantly evolving, and what I experienced when I was a student was different from the way it is now, and we have to kind of push ourselves to adapt